Okay, we are here. We are here. The camera is not positioned properly. Really should probably fix that, but yeah. Okay. Don't want things in my room being exploited on YouTube. But what's going on, guys? We are back here with another stream doing the Vancouver-Toronto game once again. And yes, we have ourselves what is going to be a very entertaining one, because this one is part 2 of what is a Vancouver Canucks redemption tour that nobody really expected but is here anyway. And as a result, I mean, hey, I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining seeing the team win, even though we didn't really expect them to win at all the other night. But I see some good people here in the chat. Double Dash, Grinds in here, Casey, how are you guys doing? Demko or Holtby? It looks like it might be Demko for today. So that's nice. But yeah, things about the hot streak, that indeed is something that we have to take a look at. Highmore making his Canucks debut. Jake is back too. I don't know what to say about that. About the Canucks win. Jake, Schmidt, and Yolevi are back. That is good to see. Mostly, I guess. Kid Joven Purewell, what's going on? DWL Wrestling in here as well. No spam. Yeah, exactly. Sebastian's got it right. No spamming over here, guys. Thank you. Doesn't matter. Please chill. Alright, let's scroll over to the chat right here. See what's brand new popping over here. Thomas, BJ Ballin is in here again. He's got the Fire Vertanen hashtag in his name. So we all know what he's about in this stream that we've got over here. Let's put on the remote play because I want to show off the Barzal card that I have. Yes, I did buy Matthew Barzal, and as a result, if you take a look at our power play is crazy good. Look at this power play right here. This is the second unit anyway. Cale Makar, Matthew Barzal, Elias Pettersson, Brock Besser, and Quinn Hughes. This is a Vancouver Canucks fan's dream and nightmare right here. You got the 3 Calder winners up on forward, Makar, Barzal, Petey, and then you got the 2 losers on the back end in Besser and Hughes. Now, that's not disrespecting Besser and Hughes. I love these guys. You know I love these guys. But still, I thought I would make together a Calder power play, and I think this is really, really cool. Plus, our first unit isn't really all too shabby either. We got Sid Abel, Red Wings legend. We got Howie Morenz, Montreal legend, and, of course, Marcus Naslund. But it's this one right here that I think is the most entertaining. Reading the chat, though, nice to see everybody in here. Hockey Man, what's going on? I need that Horvat jersey. This is not a, it's, if we go back here, I'm not going to change the camera size. This is the old one. This was like $40 or whatever on, I believe it was Sport Check. Might have been Sport Check, might have been somewhere else. But it was just there because it doesn't even have the C on it. How are you doing, Lego? I'm doing pretty well, man. I'm doing pretty well. No Mac Attack or Lind. Simon Perron Laporte. Hey, do you still want me to donate 50 because Vancouver won that game? Hey, man, I'm going to say this. I'm not obligated to force anybody to do anything. If you want to do that, that's cool. I really appreciate that. Even if you don't, I appreciate the sentiment of the conversation that we're having here. So that's awesome to see, man. But hey, it's a free world, right? Hope you're doing well and being safe. Yeah, Brad, I haven't, the only time I've ever gone outside, I'm only going outside for, really late night walks. You know, late night walks, just going about town. I live near the metro area here in our little town, so there's a lot of buildings, a lot of nice scenery, and there's usually nobody out here at night, so I'm always out there. Toronto is memes at this point, yeah. Omar, what's going on? C-Edits, how are you? Take Jake out of the lineup. Lego, you remember me? It's Doom. Oh, what's going on, Doom? Yes, I do remember Doom. V Virtual is the new name over there. The Leafs are a meme. We'll probably get wrecked by Toronto today. Yeah, probably. I mean, it is what it is. That looks deadly. The power play is pretty good. Yeah, I love this power play, man. This Matthew Barzal card is crazy. He's got 94 acceleration, 97 speed. He's our second fastest card. Our first fastest is the Howie with 95 acceleration, 98 speed. Besser's pretty good, but he's got low acceleration. Quinn is pretty all-around, and the Cale Makar is also really fast as well. I've honestly lost interest in Hut, but this is different. Yeah, dude. I'm not really that big into HUD anymore either. It's just I had to grind to get this power play. Like, this is the one thing that I needed on my team. Makar, Barzal, Pedersen, Besser, Hughes. And when they came out with the Pedersen card, I was like, oh, we can do this. We can actually make a really good power play with these players. The Calder play. You think the Canucks keep up with the Leafs tonight? Maybe. I'm telling you, Lego, it's all about Holtby going 2017 mode for 4 more games. I mean, we got Demko, though, so we'll see how exactly that works out. Dreger or Officer Bobrovsky? I gotta go Chris Dreger, man. He's great. I pulled a 92 Donskoy from trading in 10 gold jerseys in a primetime pack. That is awesome. Dubs all day. That is a very, very good pull right there. Alright, let's change this back over here. Yeah. Ew, it's really, really, really bright. What's up? Your predictions? I have no idea, dude. I have no idea how exactly things are gonna go down. Oh, man, that made things a little bit brighter. Let's push that over here. How do we... Yeah, there we go. I'm in Port Coquitlam, super slow and lots of parks. I see. I appreciate that you're chill on the donations. Yeah, I mean, I'd be dishonest if I told everybody that they had to pay an admission fee to come over here and watch. Like, it's a free country, you know? Free content on YouTube. Yes, sir. How you, man, doing? Long time no see. That's good, man. Nice to see everybody in the chat doing well. What's up, Lego? Is NHL 19 still good? NHL 19 is honestly not bad. Like, I still have it installed on my PlayStation. I play it once in a while. Do you think Kirill Kaprizov for Calder? I did think that, but man, Jason Robertson is giving us a conversation. I'll say that. Holtby is starting, as Sean says. Oh, really? Okay. Why the F do you have a Leafs jersey? Because this was $30 on, I believe it was either Cool Hockey or Sportsnet. It's blank, and it's a Reebok, so it's not like, you know, it's old, and because it's old, it was cheap. So yeah. How do you work the market in NHL 21? It was really easy to work the market in NHL 21 with silver icons, because there are some silver icons, like, for example, the Marcus Naslund. The 89 Naslund would go for $117K. You could usually sell it for that. And once in a while, it would pop up for a lot cheaper. So you just go onto the market, look at the cards that you would be able to find for cheap and sell for even more profit. And there were, like, I've bought and sold that 89 Naslund, no joke, like 25 times in the past month. Same with the Eddie Olczyk, same with the Igor Larionov, and same with the Ray Ferraro. Those ones usually go up really often at a cheap price, and then you can buy them and sell them for a more beefier amount of coins. But yeah. Hey man, haven't seen you in a minute. Growing up, man. Yeah, I mean, I look a little bit older because the hair is down and everything. I didn't really do anything to fix my hair, but yeah. What are we going to do for 25K? Oh, man, I didn't even realize we were close. Actually, yeah, no, I should probably have realized. It's right there on the screen. Oh, man. But, yeah. What are we going to do for 25K? We didn't do anything for 20K. We did something for 10K, not for 20. So I'm not sure what we're going to do. What can we do? There's still a pandemic going around. Oh, my goodness. BJ Ballin coming in here, though. He says... I think the Canucks will win 6-4. Besser hat trick. Press box Jake. Yeah, you know what? That would be awesome. Thank you so much, though, BJ Ballin, for the super right here. The Brad Marchand gift. The gift that keeps on giving. I need to adjust my hand so it's right there. Thank you so much for that, BJ Ballin. I really appreciate that, man. But you know what? If it's a Besser hat trick, I cannot lie. That sounds like a great outcome. Would love to see a Brock Besser hat trick. Absolutely. It's Rittich versus Holtby. I feel sort of confident. Yeah, we'll see. We will see. Anyway, how am I doing? I'm doing pretty well. Pretty well. Yeah, I woke up a while ago. No big deal. It would be cool for Höglander to win the Calder. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to happen, but it would be cool. It would be. When do they go up in price? When do the HUT cards go up in price? Well... The thing with HUT cards is that they almost never go up. They almost always go down if you wait for a certain amount of time. Unless you're using the fantasy cards, which have the potential to go to 99 overall, or the Team of the Year cards, which have a guaranteed 99 overall eventual output. But, yeah. Do you live in Vancouver? Yes, we are here. we are over here in Vancouver. Let's go back over here first for a second. Hope the hockey gods hear you, man. I hope so. I hope so. Man, Lego, you know how to get super synergized trophy in NHL 19? I'm not sure. Isn't that just the trophy to get, like, a team syn active? Like, one of these? I got 4 of these active. But, yeah. 24-hour stream, no, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. Can you translate in hockey language what's going on in soccer Europe? I'm not sure. I'm not sure, actually, Christina. Not really too sure, about anything, to be honest, when it comes to, like, other sports than hockey. I really don't know too much. Subscribed, hey, thank you, Victoria. I appreciate that, my friend. Thank you for hopping on board and helping us out on the road to 24,600 subs. Love the content, bro. Keep it up. Hey, thank you, Simone. I appreciate that. Morgan Riley hasn't been playing well. Yeah, that overtime play was just, like, crazy. I can't believe he sent it to Austin Matthews when Matthews didn't have a stick and forfeited possession in OT, which is what eventually led to Braden Holtby sending it back up, and then the Canucks scored after Tyler Myers played up for Horvat. Like, come on. Morgan Riley, bro. Let me ask you at this point in the season, do you tank or do you continue to playoffs? We are missing a whole bunch. You know what? It would be... If the Canucks lost every single game, I would not care. Like, they have all the reasons in the world to lose every single game. Which is why any win they do get is super special, and it is just a very redeeming victory, I would think. It means a lot more to win now than it meant to win, like, a few weeks ago. So, I mean, if they find themselves in the playoffs, I'm not going to complain, but seriously, this team has no reason to be ashamed if they lose every game anymore, I think. Gallagher is the real leader on the Habs. I agree. 3-2 shootout, Horvat Hattie, that would be great. Horvat is tied with Besser in goals. Yes, he is. I noticed that the other day. Dude, Bo Horvat is an absolute monster. He's scoring at like a 33-goal pace over 82 games. That's crazy. If the Canucks were last place, do you think half the crowd or more would go to the game? I think they would. Like, just because people love the Canucks here. What happens in the offseason with betting on green? Who knows, man? Who knows? Not really too sure. But there definitely are some conversations to have about that. Darius says Canucks 5-3 win. Gallagher's definitely the captain. Someone traded me a rare signature golden Dadonov that 100 people have. That's really cool, Rich. That's really cool. I was never into, like, the physical hockey cards, but hey, that's awesome. Awesome Bo jersey, yes, thank you. Why do I have Barzal on the 4th line? I have Barzal on the 4th line because we use Barzal and Abel a lot on special teams. We have them both on the first penalty kill and on the power play. And so I'd rather have these guys in the 4th line so that when the special teams come out, we can blitz by people with this Matthew Barzal pairing because he's one of the fastest players on my team. And besides, like, the scoring distribution is pretty good anyway. Like, you can't see it right now, but Barzal has 5 points in 2 games played. Abel is at 34 goals, 42 assists, and 49 games. And this Elias Pettersson is at 2 points a game with 30 in 15. So, this 4th line, if you play your players correctly, you can see that, like, sometimes even having them on the 4th line, they can still produce and they can still get points. Can we do a video update on the Canucks prospects? Maybe soon, Henry. Maybe soon. It'll be smart if the Kings blow this game tonight against the Ducks to ruin their lottery odds. They're very close. We'll see, Avask. We'll see. Very interesting keeping up with the Kings this season and everything that they've been up to. Do you think Rathbone makes the Canucks this year? I would love to see it. Would really love to see it. Can you do some Arizona videos? That'd be interesting. We actually did make a lot of Arizona videos before because they were such a punching bag earlier on that, like, we would be able to just talk about them, their prospects, talk about them forfeiting picks and them not paying their management fees for the building. That sucks. How's that 91 PD? I really didn't like the 91 PD at the beginning. Like, I felt like when I started using the PD, I kept on giving him the puck, and he wouldn't do anything. he couldn't shoot it. He would always go wide, and the one-timers would never go on net either. But after I was like, okay, screw it, we have this PD, let's just play him like normal, not try to give him the puck, but just, you know, play as we're normally playing. That's when he started to produce. Like, when you don't focus on one individual player, and you just let them do their thing, like, this PD's got 99 hands, 98 shot, he's 90 all around, and, like, he's really good. It's really good afterwards. Sabres signed Lucas Rushek from the Czech League. Oh, I didn't realize Rushek got a contract. That's great. Chatfield is pleasantly surprising. I honestly did like Chatfield. I did like him. I liked him a lot more than Brisebois the other game. And in fact, you know, the fact that he got an assist helps out. My prediction is 4-3 Van in the shootout. You should organize a Chell tourney. Oh, man, that's really interesting. Yeah, Lego with the trophy. I think it said you need to have an active team synergy to get the trophy. Okay, then get yourself... just get any of the team sins. I don't know what it's like in NHL 19. I'm only here on 21, but yeah, just... For example, Swarm takes 8 points to activate. You can literally do it in 4 players. 3 players and a coach. Just get one of those and you'll get the trophy. Did you hear that the Binghamton Devils are moving to next season? The name Utica Devils has been trademarked? Yes! Yes, I did see that. The trademark was public. We did discuss this earlier, but when you're trademarking stuff, when you're copywriting stuff, when you're, you know, doing stuff with incorporated business, all that needs to be public, which is why the Binghamton Devils, Utica Devils trademark thing has been released. Habs for the Cup? I don't know, but I don't know anymore, man. I don't know. Who do you think is scoring the first goal for the Canucks tonight? You know what? Screw it. Let's say that we get ourselves a really good debut from Matthew Highmore. That's my underdog pick. Let's say Matthew Highmore gets the first goal. Brendan Gallagher is a glorified AHL player. I mean, he could still get 30 goals, though, so I think that's a lot better. I heard that Highmore wanted to prove that Benning did not trade Gaudette for nothing. Good. He better want to prove that, oh my goodness, that Gaudette wasn't traded for nothing. He better. Luongo should be the new Habs GM. Oh, man. So you're telling me those jerseys combined are like $70 to $80? Yeah, they were. They were. Because they were both on very big clearance sales. Can I see your Team Canada roster for next year? Oh, that's a loaded question. Zach Hyman on the first line. Oh, man. No, I'm joking. But, yeah. Podkolzin is going to join the men's national team, and he may play with Ovi. Yeah, that's very true. Depends on how good the Capitals are able to do when they get into the playoffs, though, if they're able to get there. But yeah, no, Ovi with Podkolzin, that sounds really good. Watch the Canucks win today and give everyone false playoff hope, then lose 4 straight against the Sens. Tyler, don't you put that evil on me, man. Lego, you must make a video on my Sens. Connor Brown has scored 10 in 12 games, and Norris is second for the Calder. Really? I thought Robertson was second for the Calder. Norris is really good, though. But yeah, Connor Brown, absolute stud. That guy's if we go to Connor Brown's fantasy team card, it's like 93, 94 overall. Like, it's crazy. As a Habs fan, I think it would be funny but unlikely at the same time, though. The Steve Dangle video would be fire. Oh, man, maybe. Maybe. Let's go over to fantasy hockey, and then we will do Senators. Let's do that. I wanted Chatfield to shoot, but he fed Höglander, which works too. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. Oh, really? There isn't one available on the market, eh? Darn. Okay. Yeah, you see all the fantasy hockey cards right here. We do NHL ones, yeah. The Connor Brown is really good, but all the other ones, I mean, these ones don't really sell as much anymore. Like, look at this Jake Virtanen. Like, he's 84 overall. He's only gotten like 2 or 3 goals this year. Lucas Rushek must have a punishment. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. BJ Ball, I'm not reading that. Haven't played Hutton so long, it's hard, but I've been busy from all this break time. That's all good, man. That's all good. No worries about that, Jake. You should try Rocket League. Yeah, I used to be really good at Rocket League. There's a video on this YouTube channel talking about how Rocket League was going to be like the next big like video game or whatever. Let's see if we can find it. Okay. Yeah, no, we made that video a long time ago. I mean, yes, the Leafs are the only chance any Canadian team can win a cup. That's kind of fair. It's kind of fair. Not gonna lie. LFR if the Canucks win 10-0. Oh, that would be so good, dude. That would be so good. Alright, let's do this. Let's go back to the camera. And we will search Lego Rocks 99 Rocket League. Alright. Alright. Okay. Let's do this. Alright. And oddly enough, the videos that show up are about Cole Caulfield. Okay, that's cool. Here we go. The potential of Rocket League. I made this video 5 years ago. And if you watch it, it's me talking about Rocket League and like what it could be and how good it is. And like this is me when I got the where is it? This is me, quite literally, that's me. Yeah. I told you guys, this is a gaming channel at its core. It used to be a full-on gaming channel. Close defeat. Look at this, like the stereotypical YouTuber thumbnails. Like, where's the video where I got the platinum trophy? I don't see it. No, come on, don't show me the other ones. Show me the ones of me. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of gaming videos over here. Why doesn't Luongo have a hut card? Because some NHL stars don't have, the NHL doesn't have, or EA Sports doesn't have their rights. Here we go. This is the Platinum Trophy video. We got ourselves a Platinum Trophy on stream, or excuse me, on camera. EA has done Virtanen dirty. He's like a 76 low top 9 in GM mode. Yeah, I'm not surprised. See you later. I'm a head out. That's all good, Simone. Thank you for being here. Kings should go all in on Eichel this summer. A package surrounding Turcotte with players and picks and matching Kopitar, Eichel, and Byfield as your top 3 centers. Wow. Yeah, dude, that's a video for tomorrow, actually. Making the Eichel LA conversation happening. Rocket League is overrated. What is LFR? Leafs fan reactions. Rocket League is fun even though I'm not great at it. Yeah, I was a lot better at Rocket League before. Like, I'll say this. Like, I used to be so good at Rocket League, but, like, there was skill-based matchmaking, and that really changed the dynamic of how the rest of the games went. This content is godly. Yeah, it's some great content. 5 years old Rocket League content, eh? Please do a video about Holloway. That is a great conversation to have. We will see. We will see. I say throw the season. Firebanning and draft use. That's really big, Shane Odell. That's really big. Hi, Lego Rocks. How are you doing today? I'm doing pretty well, Brian. Thanks for asking, man. I appreciate that. Steve Yzerman. Let's look at this one right here. I'd be happy to know possible outdoor game venues. I had Empower Field in Denver, the Rose Bowl in Pasadena, and Allegiant Stadium in Vegas. Oh man, I'm not really too educated on those, honestly. So that could be really interesting to see, though, to be honest. If Hellebuck gets hot, the Jets have a serious shot of winning it all. That's true. Hellebuck can be the game changer, the entire series changer if he wants to be. But yeah, it really depends. It really does. Just on kind of how he's feeling, I guess. Do I play Minecraft? No, I do not, unfortunately. Knowing Buffalo, you could probably get Eichel for 2 seconds, a third, and a C-tier prospect. Honestly, yeah. Just considering what they did for Hall, dude, Sam Bennett got more than Hall. Like, I get that there was a no-trade clause and everything, but still, at face value, it's pretty meh. Hype stream time, yes, Infertile, you're right about that. Habs should let Seattle take Weber. I don't think that's allowed. Isn't it? Because doesn't he have a no move or whatever? Just order the club sandwich from my... Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm not saying that, Jake. Any word when is the draft lottery? I'm not too sure. I feel like they had a date already announced, but I'm not... I really don't know, actually. Gonna have to read about that later. Who is winning, the Canucks or the Leafs? Honestly, I kind of hope for the Canucks, but I would not be surprised if Toronto ended up winning. Like, absolutely not. Alright. So, we have a Marcus Naslund that did not sell because, yeah, okay. I guess we're just going to have to sell them for a really low price then. Either that or we just hold on to the asset. Maybe I can give it to one of my friends. I know one of my friends has been really asking for a Naslund. So, yeah, look at this. 88K. 88. Yeah, no. So if we put one up for 80 and 87 or whatever, it'll probably sell. But yeah. Who do you think is the best Canuck if everyone is healthy? Elias Pettersson. Yeah, that's not really too difficult, I think. If Luke Hughes goes to New Jersey, would that be okay? That would be okay. It would be. I would not like it because I want Hughes here. But hey, getting the Hughes connection anywhere should be okay, I think. I would be happy if the Habs choked and the Flames choked, make way for the Canucks. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm feeling as well. Matthias Janmark got as much as Taylor Hall. At what place do you think the Canucks will draft in the first round? Oh, man, that's tough. If they make the playoffs, and I have no idea, if they don't, then let's just say, like, 7th? 7th, maybe 4th? Or 6th? Yeah, no, not 4th. 4th is a little bit too low. What are the odds the Canucks make the playoffs? I'm not too sure. I really don't know. Do you think the Canucks can pull a miracle and push Montreal out of a playoff spot? You gotta rely on two things. Firstly, that the Canucks actually start winning consistently. And secondly, that the Canadiens stop winning. Which they haven't, but they have to continue to lose. Trade idea Weber for Hayden Fleury. Oh, man. Lego, do you think Gaudette was a negative locker room presence this season? It's weird that Bo Horvat would straight shun the guy on socials for being traded away. I have no idea, dude. I have no idea. There was somebody on Reddit. I'm not saying that this story is like real, but there was somebody on Reddit who said that they were from Vancouver Island, and they said that they're personal friends with like Jordy Ben and or somebody who is friends with Jordy Ben. Like they knew somebody who knew Ben. And according to the commenter on Reddit, they said, yeah, apparently Ben and Horvat were like the ones who were like really upset at Gaudette for breaking the rules, quote unquote, and that was the phrase that they used. That I'm not saying that's like real or that's like 100% true, but there was a Reddit comment that said that. And the only reason I didn't mention it in any videos is because obviously, you know, the comment section of internet posts are like the most reliable source of information in the world, right? But yeah, not really too sure. I knew you would say that. I'm back to the stream and baby. Yes, Beans and Keys, thank you. The Sens have a decent chance to make the playoffs next season with this very fast and good new defense. Also, don't forget the Sens are most likely still going to have the top 5 pick in the draft. Yeah, that's very true. Sens have themselves what is going to be a great future ahead of them. Imagine if they get the last use. That'd be kind of whack. Hot take, Kevin Fiala has a better shot than Besser. I would not debate that. Kevin Fiala's got a nasty wrister. Is Podkolzin playing next year? He should be. He should be. Who do you think is the best North Division player that isn't on a playoff team? Elias Pettersson. Why isn't anyone talking about the fact that Ovechkin might not re-sign with the Capitals? Do you really believe he's not going to go back? Like, do you really, honestly, 100% certainty believe that Ovechkin is not going to go back? Like, he's probably going to sign. Like, I think that's kind of why. I built Distributor, and I'm a happy man. Loving the Sakic card right now. Yeah, that's Sakic with Distributor and Magician. Great card. Lego, thoughts on Connor Bedard? If you've seen the videos that we've made, Gianluca, oh man, Connor Bedard is crazy, crazy good. Here's another Connor. Look at this, 96 overall card. Oh, it's expensive. You said I was your favorite mod. I remember you. Oh, man. What happens in the offseason with Benning and Green? Who knows, man? Who knows? Your guess is as good as mine. How many years should Travis Green get extended to? I'd say, like, if I had to choose, I'd say 1 or 2. I know that sounds kind of harsh. I like Travis Green a lot, but, like, there's a process to go when you have a growing team that is not as good now as they could have been before. Wow, look at this Kessel card. This is a really cheap card. If anybody wants cards, hey, this 93 Kessel is really fast. 223k. That's a really good price for a card like this. The Canucks' best option is to lose. Winning doesn't make any sense anymore. They'll be gassed come playoff time, so they'll be better off taking the season for a top 5 pick. Yeah, I guess. Practically, you're right, but, like, come on. You're not going to convince a team of pro athletes to go out there and intentionally lose. That's kind of why I was saying, like, if they do lose, I'm not going to be sad at all. Like, you guys are fine if you guys lose. Oh, man, that's loud. AHL team Bakersfield has some awesome prospects like McLeod, Benson, Raphael Lavoie, Marody, Skinner, and lots more. Very true. Lots of good players over there. Do you think the Oilers will leave Holloway in college? They can't. They already signed him. He's not allowed to go back to college. He already signed. Podkolzin or Höglander? I'd say It depends on the situation. If it's like... I think like the only way I would say Höglander is like skills, but I think Podkolzin is so well-rounded everywhere else that I'd say him. Bedard or Wright currently? I'd say Bedard, but I mean, Wright could easily take that title back. Mishkov or Bedard, who do you think will be the better player? I gotta say Bedard, but like, you can't go wrong with Matvei Mishkov. What position should the Canucks draft in the first round first? Does Travis Green lead the Canucks to a Stanley Cup? See, that's a tough question, right? Like, you don't really know the answer. Like, he doesn't, I don't know if he really feels like the kind of guy who would allow that to happen. You know, that's just kind of my opinion about it, but yeah. What are your thoughts on Matthew Savoy over a point a game in the USHL? I'm not surprised. The guy's an absolute beaut. Also, I can only dream, but imagine the Habs sign Ovi to a 1-year deal to teach Caulfield the way. Oh my goodness, that would be nice but impossible. That would be really nice. Very, very nice. Then when Ovi retires, Caulfield takes over the number 8 as a tribute. Oh, that'd be really cool. Man, this Silverberg card looks nasty. I'd like this Silverberg. Gio, I think Pettersson gets a 1-year deal this offseason. I think the season really hurt his stock. Don't the Canucks want to offer him superstar money if he isn't that 90-point guy? Yeah, honestly, I would not be surprised if they go short-term with Petey. Like, remember when his injury was day-to-day? He's not day-to-day anymore. It's been, like, months. So, yeah, it's really unfortunate for him. Would Alain Vigneault ever come back? I doubt it. I doubt it. Huberdeau Duclair Bennett is exploding, eh? Darn. What's going on with Huberdeau Duclair and Sam Bennett? Apparently there was a lot of talk about Benning not communicating with the players. Yeah, we did see that. We did see that. Okay, we should probably not use that word, though. COVID-19, probably not have that. I'm going to go ahead and disable that word in the chat right now. The stream just got, limited monetization over here, which is really unfortunate. Okay, yeah, I'm just seeing my computer right here. Who knows? I think it might be because I said the word injury, or maybe because people are saying COVID-19 in the chat. I'm not sure. But the stream has now been demonetized officially. So if you reload it, there's going to be no more ads. I'm going to have to go over and disable that word. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright. Okay. Yeah, I'm just, like, disabling these words over here, guys. Sorry. Okay, there we go. Alright. Höglander lacrosse school? That'd be really good. I don't think it's gonna happen, but hey, that'd be awesome. Lego, Chatfield is with Yolevi, but I wish he's with Hughes because they were good together. That's really interesting. That's a really interesting pairing, actually. Because Chatfield is like that defensive guy. He's a, straightforward, shutdown defenseman. Olli Juolevi's got a good breakout pass. But he's a little bit more positionally sound, too. It's not really like Quinn. It's a lot different of a style that they play, I think. How about adding Draisaitl to your team? I did actually, I bought and sold, I flipped one of the Draisaitl cards here. It's, let's see. Alright, let's do, last 30 days. Just see what I've been flipping. There was a Draisaitl card right here, the 96 Draisaitl. I did flip this card. I bought it for 300, sold it for 355, and it looks like the guy that bought him is using him for a really good purpose right there. Yeah, he's doing really well. Nice to the guy who bought this Draisaitl for me before. 2 injuries in 3 years. Yeah, I gotta get rid of that word as well. I have the words injury and injured taken out, so we have to go ahead and do injuries plural as well. Now that the stream has been demonetized, let's just say whatever we want. There we go. There we go. Okay. Didn't know you're allowed to say that. My bad. That's all good, man. No worries. It's still there. It is what it is. It already happened. We're already unlimited. Take a look at this. This video is running limited or no ads due to content identified as not suitable for most advertisers. It remains fully playable and is eligible to earn subscription revenue from YouTube Premium. Who uses YouTube Premium? Come on, man. Come on. It's always weird. Like, sometimes the streams get demonetized in the middle of the stream. Like, that's why when we would do playoff streams before, if a game would get demonetized after like 10 minutes in the first, it's so demoralizing to continue with the stream because it's like, I'm not earning anything from this when normally I would be. If I would reset the stream, we would be able to get the money back or whatever. And I don't want to make it seem like it's all about money, but at the end of the day, like, would I rather be spending 3 hours watching a game on stream for money, or would I rather be doing that without money if the option for money is available? You know? So it gets really demoralizing when sometimes the streams get immediately demonetized like that for no reason at all, and other times they go on smoothly with no problems. Luckily, these are just a 1 hour one, so it's fine. Don't worry, I don't want to make anybody feel bad. It is what it is. It happens. It's just, it happens like quite a lot, I think. And it's like half the time that happens, it doesn't even really mean that anything bad happened. It's just there. It's like an RNG, random number generator. Like, something gets triggered in the YouTube system that says, okay, there we go, demonetized, not suitable for ads, when like half the other streams we do with the same comments are fine to go. Like, it's so weird, dude. YouTube sucks. But, yeah. How old am I? 20. Gotta love YouTube, yes. Jake is cap. How about adding Draisaitl to your team? Do you think Brad Lambert will be third in 2022? Probably. I mean, it's Lambert Savoy, right? Any one of those guys could go first overall. So it really depends how they're feeling on a given day, and I guess who's drafting. Because, I mean, they're technically all, like, Savoy's a winger, I think. And Lambert is a center winger, I believe. Yeah, it's a little bit different, but really depends. Quinton Hughes is an American professional ice hockey defenseman for the Vancouver Canucks of the National Hockey League. Hughes was drafted 7th overall by the Canucks in the 2018 NHL entry draft. That sounds a lot like my descriptions, man. Didn't know YouTube demonetized someone for saying something in the chat. Yeah, I didn't know that either. There was that one stream that we did, I think it was like Columbus, Toronto, Game 3 or whatever, where it was something like that, where we were having a big long discussion about somebody's injury, and after that, like, the stream got demonetized, and I was like, oh, is that really how it works? Like, you can't say that? Hockey's becoming old times with all the fights. Oh, there we go. LHQ. Sorry, I missed that. Where did that... That did not show up on my feed right here. Thank you so much, though, LHOOQ, for the Google Chrome logo over here with the super and the 10. Been following you since the Black Ops days. You're a champ. Question, when is the Canucks realistic window and who is on the team? First off, oh my goodness, I cannot believe anybody from the Black Ops days is still here. You're an absolute legend for sticking around since the Black Ops days. Do you mean Black Ops or Black Ops 2? Because Black Ops was literally in like 2012. That was like 9 years ago. I can't believe anybody would have tolerated that content back then. But my goodness, if you've been here since the Black Ops days, you've literally been here for the majority of the lifespan of this YouTube channel. Arguably the entire time. So, oh my goodness, you're absolutely incredible, dude. But when is the Canucks' realistic window and who is on the team? Yeah, no, the Canucks have themselves a realistic window, I would say, within the next, let's just say, max 6 years. I'd say that window opens up, like, really widely in, like, a year or two, but the team has themselves a window that will see the guys like Elias Pettersson, Brock Besser, Quinn Hughes, Vasily Podkolzin soon, Bo Horvat, JT Miller, Thatcher Demko. We're going to see these guys carry this team into their window and, you know, just kind of leave the door open because Bruno Mars. And, yeah, that's absolutely crazy, dude. I appreciate the super. That means a lot to me, man, but it means even more that you've been sticking around here for that long. The Black Ops days. Dude, let's go ahead and open up the Firefox window. Let's do that. Let's do that. Yeah, let's open up the YouTube channel here and take a look at our videos when we would do videos back in the Black Ops days. All right. I can't believe that, dude. Can't believe you're blowing my mind over here, man. LHOOQ. That's absolute legendary. Lego Rocks 99 Black Ops. Here, let's try that. Oh man. I remember all of these videos. Oh, right, I should probably show you what I'm looking at right here. Okay. Not the Rocket League. Let's do... Where is the other one? Is it here? Oh, there's a fly in here, eh? That's not good. Alright, let's go over to our playlists and show off what else is here. That's cool. I can watch up to 70 to 80 YouTube videos a day some days. Whoa. I can also watch videos off data and play stuff with the screen lock. That's really cool, actually. That's really, convenient, I would think. Alright, here we go. Here. So, if we scroll all the way down, is the Call of Duty playlist public? Here it is, yeah. Call of Duty Online Multiplayer. Brian Burke was bad GMs with the Canucks and Leafs. I mean... You can say what you want about Brian Burke, but still, he's the guy that got the Sedins, so I think he's got a lot of respect in my heart. Lego, Canucks prediction score tonight? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I really don't know. The first video I saw was you talking about free agency rumors surrounding Erik Karlsson allegedly having interest in signing with the Habs. Oh, I remember that video, yeah. It was talking about how Erik Karlsson wants Montreal because his wife or whatever wanted to be there, something like that. I wasn't going to watch the game because I cheer for the Jets, but because I want the Leafs to lose, and because I want the Canucks to get their 69th win on the specific day of 420. Yeah, that's very true. I'm from Victoria, and we played Black Ops back in the day. Really? Who? What's your username? What is your any friends from Victoria who I played Black Ops with? I remember a few guys I played Black Ops with, but what's your PSN username, LHOOQ? If you remind me, I've got a good memory for these things. So I would really, yeah, I appreciate that. Also, we're getting subscriptions. George Dubia, I didn't see that, but thank you so much for the subscription here. These are some of the old videos that we used to make. Like this. Oh, there's going to be an ad. Let's not do that, eh? What do you think of the Kings' chance of the playoffs? Could be better, but hey, it is what it is. See, look, this is what we did February 2012. We just made videos playing Call of Duty. Like, it's here. Like, it's all here on our channel. And I'm just like, I'm 12 years old, 11 years old, commentating on this. You can hear my voice.
It's slow sometimes. It's way better than the other one.
That's me.
But here, there's no lag. It just
That's me. That's me. And, yeah, you know, it was very fun. Very fun days. 69th win on Fort. 69th win against the Toronto Maple Leafs all time, I think, is what it was. I think it was Brendan Batchelor who tweeted about that. But, yeah. Lego, what do you think the score will be tonight's game against the Leafs? I have no idea. They gave it to somebody that could score at more than a 0.004 point per game pace. Do you remember much from the 2011 Cup run, considering you would have been 10 to 11 years old at the time? Yes, I do, because the 2011 Cup run was the first time I actually, like, really got into watching hockey, and I watched every single game. Every game, all the wins, all the losses. I remember feeling really irked out after Chicago won 3 in a row, and then the Game 7 in overtime. I'll tell you this, I didn't actually see the Dragon Slayer go live because I was 10 years old back then, and I had a bedtime at 10 p.m., and the game went into overtime, past 10, And the only reason I knew that the Canucks won is because I heard the people, like, up on top. I heard some people on the side. You know, we live in an area where there are other families that also inhabit the same living space. And I heard, like, screaming. People jumping around, cheering, yeah, yeah, yay. And then when I went to school the next day, my friends were like, oh, you didn't see the game? The Canucks won. Alex Burrows scored. And I was like, yeah, great. I knew it. Are you excited that Highmore is playing tonight? Not really, but I mean, we'll see what he does. Hopefully he can prove everybody wrong. What's up, fellow Victorians? That is awesome. Absolute gold, those old videos. Yeah, dude. I miss the old CODs in GTA 5 without the Oppressor Mark II. That's very true. GTA before the Oppressor was a completely different game. Completely different. Is the game at 6 or 7? The game is at 6, my friend. I remember playing with Lego back in 1896. Remember we robbed the homestead? Oh my goodness. Hi Lego, do you know Byron Frazee? Yeah, I know who Byron Frazee is, of course. Lego, what happened to the hair? I just didn't really do much with it. It's grown. Like, my hair grows really fast, so... yeah. I always stop watching a Canucks game if we're down 2-0. I'm glad I didn't on Sunday. Anyone from Comox Valley? I actually do have a few friends from Comox. So that's cool. I think the Habs are in danger of playing themselves out of a 4th spot. I think that's the best way to put it. Playing themselves out of this spot. 9 EST here. Who do you think will win the Stanley Cup? Hard to argue against Tampa Bay, especially if they add Kucherov. Oh, boy, what a plan those guys had to do the entire thing. Thoughts on my Jack Eichel to LA proposal? Turcotte, Velarde, Fagemo, 2021 first, 2022 first, 2023 second, and a 50 in-and-out gift card. I'd go for the in-and-out gift card by itself, man. That's very valuable. You should do a trade tree on how Nail Yakupov helped the Oilers acquire Stuart Skinner. Oh, man, that's a really deep and intricate trade tree, I would imagine. Habs are lazy. Habs are frauds. Everybody's talking about the Habs. Should Tortorella come back to coach the Canucks? I would say no. Absolutely not. I appreciate Torts, and I think he's a cool dude, but, like, no, not happening. Noah, what's going on, man? Thank you for being here. Habs will probably keep the 4th playoff spot from a Canucks fan. Yeah, I kind of feel the same way, but the possibility that they do blow it, I think it does exist. It's just, you know. Favorite NHL player not on the Canucks? Oh, that's an easy one. Very easy. This guy was one of my favorites before he was even drafted, and before he stepped foot in the NHL, and now he is here, and his name is Cale Makar. Definitely my favorite player not on the Canucks, for sure. Habs need to wake up. What general manager would you hire if the Canucks release Benning? Mike Gillis. And I'm not joking about that. I don't think he would come back. I definitely don't think he would come back, but I'd love to see him come back. Finn was just live on Insta talking to some lady, asked if he was live, and he turned it off. Oh, that's weird. Is Petey in the lineup? No, I don't think so. I think the Canucks will pick second this year. Gut feeling, honestly, I think we pick Clark or Power. I'd like Clark a lot more than Power, man. Owen Power, it's just like... I think Scouching said it best. Like, Owen Power, if you want an NHL player comparable, and Scouching doesn't give player comparables, Owen Power is like Tyler Myers. And when it comes to Tyler Myers, like, just think Tyler Myers with, like, the speed of Jake Virtanen. But everything else is the same. Like, the hockey IQ is the same, but the speed is up there. Like, and the giveaways and the defensive, the lack of defensive IQ, that's Owen Power. Full credits to Scouching, by the way. He did that, not me. But yeah. I'd like Brandt Clark, though. Offensively capable dynamo of a defenseman. Like, Power is capable as well. It's just, I think Clark is a lot smarter. just from the way this guy's able to read the play. Luongo for GM. I want Luongo as GM. Imagine the pressure, though. Like, if Luongo became the GM, one of the problems that Luongo would have to deal with on the team is his own recapture penalty. Like, imagine general managing a team that is getting penalized for your contract. Like, that's crazy, dude. That would be really funny, I think. That would make for some very interesting questions in the press conferences and everything. Oh, Luongo, how do you feel about, like, this and that? And he's like, yeah, my contract sucks. He can say that legitimately, again. So it's like fusing two useless players to get an uber useless player. I'd say useless in some contexts. Like when Owen Power goes, like when Owen Power really goes. Like, this guy is an absolute force. He's unstoppable. But there's a reason why there's a lot of uncertainty as to whether or not he is a true first overall pick. Because, you know, I mean, you kind of have to be smart to be a first overall pick, right? Like, a Hedman Power is sorta... Yeah, like, at Power's best, like, if Power irons out everything that he needs to iron out in his game, he becomes smarter. He becomes, you know, more defensively efficient. He becomes a lot less prone to getting walked. He could be a Hedman. He's big. Anybody who's big can be Hedman, right? But, like, he certainly has the offensive wheels to do that. It's just... I just feel really iffy about Owen Power, dude, especially since he's left-handed as well. Like, I wouldn't want... Like, if you had a Power-Myers pairing, that would be, like, the death of me. Absolutely the death of me. As long as the Canucks get a right-handed D, Luke Hughes sounds nice, but there's a logjam at left. I do believe Luke can play on the right. I do believe so. I don't know if that's, like, entirely the case, but I think it is possible. Owen Power will be the next good Branson. Oh, my goodness. Luongo would probably be the first general manager that has to deal with that. Yeah. How did you get your HUT team so good? A lot of hours into the game. Doing everything. Squad battles, HUT champs, rivals, doing the challenges, getting the daily rewards, and just grinding. I'm free to play. I haven't spent a cent on HUT this year. But I've gotten to this team just by a lot of time spent into the game. At least Luongo is honest. That is very true. At least. Luongo should be GM so he can come out of retirement and put himself on LTIR. Lego, would the Canucks hire Burrows as an assistant coach? And should the Canucks bring back Schneider from the Islanders team? I don't know if they would be able to get Burrows back because we know he really likes being in Quebec. But if it does happen, I wouldn't be opposed to it. The 2012 draft class was truly a disaster. Yeah, who was the best player from there? Was it like Philip Forsberg or whoever? After Team Canada, I say Luongo for Vancouver GM. Vancouver can begin their own history. Oh man, hopefully. Hopefully. You know what's been really good for me? This Keith Tkachuk. You can't see the stat line, but he's got 40 games played, 41 goals, and 35 assists. He's literally been at a goal a game. And like Matthews and Nylander, these two cards, I've had these two cards the entire year pretty much. Like, you remember when I pulled this Matthews card on stream. All the other cards, though, I mean, we had to buy a lot of these guys. Barzal, Abel, PD, Naslund. Honestly, it's kind of weird that our best player is Baumgartner. Like, who would have thought? Like, a 95 overall Baumgartner card? Did you get the grade 8 division? Nah, I didn't. No hard feelings, but your dog water at Shell. Yeah, I know. It's kind of whack because I started playing online this year. Like, I hadn't played online in like 5 years beforehand, so it was a really big adjustment going from the computer only to the actual players. But I peaked out at Division 2, and I think we're doing pretty okay. Gonna try to do GWCs this weekend, but yeah. Burrows is coaching with the Laval Rocket? No, he's not. He's actually coaching with the Habs now because the Habs coaching staff got fired. Jason Robertson's going to steal the Calder? Yes. For Rivals, should I get coins or packs? If you're trying to build gold collectibles, go for untradeable. If you're trying to get coins, You can try your luck at tradable packs, but I wouldn't really, like, if you need the coins, like, I'd say just get the coins, but it really depends on where you are in your hut building career. But I think that will be it. It is now 6 p.m., and we will have ourselves a hockey game starting in a little bit. So yes, we will end off the stream here. We'll make a video talking about what happens post-game. Thank you to those who have been hanging out with us here. Let's enjoy ourselves the game, guys. See how things are going to go. Thank you to those in the chat, though. Arlo, ND35, Joshua, Loginator, Karen, and Jake, Thomas, Edison, Edward, Connor, J, BJ Ballin, Thomas, Shane, Alex, Double Dash, Puck, Viral, Sonoda, Kyle. Guys, thank you so much for being here. Zest as well. Let's have ourselves a fun game to watch here. I hope you enjoyed this stream. Social Trolls 99. And bye.